Hello, everyone. So I just saw this interesting uh, analogy that was done here, and it was sent to me on WhatsApp by Chief Peter Ame. And so this analogy is sort of like looking at the last election in terms of those who are saying that, talking about Atiku and that Atiku is a better choice and all of that to lead the whatever. So this is what Chief Ahmed put out. He said, look, Peter Obi defeated Tinubu in the south, but Atiku could not defeat, Tinubu in the north. So, 2023 Southern election result, he said Peter Obi scored 44.5% of the votes cast. Bola Ahmed Tinubu scored 35.5% of the vote cast, and Atiku scored 19.4% of the vote cast. He said Rabiu Kwankwaso scored 0.48%, not up to 1% of the vote cast. And then he looked at it and said, when you now look at the 2023 votes, the election result, Bola Ahmed Tinubu scored 38.5%, Atiku Abubakar scored 35.2%, and Peter Obi scored 15.2%. By the way, all of these ones are the ones that were given to him after the rigging. You understand? Even Lagos, where Peter Obi won, there was rigging and those results were reduced. Plateau, Benue, Nasarawa, Adamawa, these are places that we know there were a lot of rigging. River State, you saw all the things that happened. Even the people from Rivers, during the fight between Wike and Fubara, we saw how a lot of revelation were being done on how they had rigged the election and what they had done in all of those. And then so he said, so Peter Ame continued by saying that Atiku cannot win Tinubu anywhere because he was defeated in both south and north. Okay, so if you look at it in this way, okay, yeah, what he's saying that okay, in both south and north, there's no particular region that Atiku, could carry, could say he was the one who had that region. I think uh I'm just trying to I'm trying to look at the comments also and look at the things that people are saying. So a lot of I know there's a lot of permutations out there. There's a lot of conversation out there. One of the things for me that I think somehow we don't actually seem to realize, or we don't understand how dire the situation is the fact that we don't have luxury of anything. We don't have luxury of time. We don't have luxury of resources. We don't have luxury of you know I don't know whether to call it skills, talent, whatever it is. We just don't have luxury of anything, if I may say so. Because when you have luxury, you can say, okay, let's take this gamble. Even if it doesn't work, we can always come back. We are at the edge where we do not have the liberty or the luxury of a gamble, because things have been so worsened by APC. And one of the things also for me that I'm also very mindful of is the fact that unfortunately Nigeria has not gotten to that place where when somebody is voted into office, if you don't want the person, you either come out for protest until the person goes away, or ensure that you're doing everything to ensure the person doesn't come back. We've not really matured up to that place yet. And so we're just getting there, and this is our time. It's not the time to begin to say, okay, let's just put anyhow. Like people are saying, oh, Peter Obi should come and do deputy. I'm like, how? Deputy, how? How do you think of putting your best foot not forward but backward? Putting something else. This is not a joke. Nigeria is not, it's not a charity case. It's not a case of, oh, there's somebody who Nigeria owes a favor, so you use it as a gift you now give Nigeria to the person to say, okay, come and do anyhow you want to do. We owe you this. No, we are not at that stage. You understand? The ground is simmering. A lot of things going on. We cannot afford. There are things you can afford. There are certain disasters you can afford. You can say, no, wahala. I have time to turn around. I have time to get it done. We have run out of time. I don't know how that thing, some people are not getting. When I'm seeing young people, you are bringing someone who is old enough to be your grandfather, that is the one to rule. When most of you, your population, you are more in number. How is the relationship going to be? The governance you thought you knew 20 years ago, you will not be able to know it again. The kind of stamina you had to work 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, you don't have it again. You know, when you look at 10 years, difference between, okay, if you are 10 and you turn 20, you understand, you're going to be stronger, better. You're 20, you turn 30, you're still going to be stronger, better. You're 30, you turn 40. But you're 70, you turn 80. That 10 years is different from the one of a person who is 20 and turn 30. Because everything is going downhill. So you cannot come and say we're gonna again put the lives of 220 million or more Nigerians in the hand of someone that is already on. They have lived the better part of their lives. That no matter what, where they are going to is closer to them than where they are coming from. Even some of us, even those of us in our 50s, in our early 50s, where we are going to is already closer to us than where we are coming from. You think I'm going to live another 50 years on this earth? No way now. It's not possible. You understand? Even these 50 years, those people that have seen 70 or more than try, not everybody they feel reach that thing. What is even the life expectancy in Nigeria? And then you want to do that gamble with all the problems that we have, with all the things. Then the next thing you now come and be telling us that, oh, the person is old enough to be your grandfather, don't hold him accountable, or the person is not aware, or it's not him, it's the people he brought into office. He doesn't know what's going on. Then, we are going to go through that whole thing again. Let's have pity on ourselves now. Let's show ourselves some love and have pity on ourselves and do the right thing and be having the right conversation. Be cool. After all, we now sit down and be saying, oh, we are praying for God's miracle. It's only God will face Nigeria. Every 4 years, God gives us miracle. Those that are opportune to be alive. It's not everybody that has opportunity to be alive to see the next election. Even me that I'm talking here now, I don't know when I'm going to see the next election. That's why anything I do, I must put inshallah in front of it. If God wills it. So you get there. It's an opportunity for you for that miracle and do the right thing.